Hey, chosen ones. This is a quick video. I'm not going to make this long. Happy Sabbath. And I just want to give all the praises to the Most High God through His Son, Christ, the Holy Messiah. Listen, so D.L. Hugley and Tatum, Officer Tatum, had some words towards each other, right? So D.L. Hugley came out, speaking his side of the story about, what's going on in the news with the death of Nolan Wells, and Officer Tatum shot back at him. Okay, so Officer Tatum didn't like the fact that D.L. Hugley, the radio host, the comedian, came out and was pretty much disrespecting, or Officer Tatum said that D.L. Hugley posted his wife, okay? And we know Officer Tatum is a black man. He's married to a white woman, and he's very boisterous about what's going on with the death of Nolan Wells. And a lot of the black community do not like what he's saying, because he's representing himself as a real raccoon. And so allegedly, okay, because we're going to say allegedly, this disclaimer, this is for fair use, sharing for entertainment, news, critical analysis, and spiritual awareness. All right, because guys, I'm a spiritual awareness warfare speaker. And so Officer Tatum didn't like the fact that D.L. Hugley posted his wife picture and did commentary on it, okay, because D.L. Hugley don't like how Officer Tatum is representing himself. He's doing podcasts and all this stuff, and seem like he's trying to paint Nolan Wells as the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And we know that's not true. And the point is, Nolan Wells lost Nolan Wells' community. Our black community want answers, right? So, everyone has the right to freedom of speech, because we are in the USA and we are protected by the freedom of speech laws through the Constitution, right? And so we have freedom of expression. We have the freedom to get on our social media and speak and give our opinions about news, what's in the news, what we're hearing in the news, what we see in the articles, what we're reading, what we're hearing from the parents and the community and the activists, okay, and the independent black media and other media groups, okay? So Officer Tatum didn't like the fact that D.L. Hugley was very boisterous and was speaking about him and speaking on his wife. Now, D.L. Hugley did not speak about his children, okay? And if he did, I don't know what the context was, but D.L. Hugley posted a picture of Officer Tatum's wife. Officer Tatum didn't like it, and he spoke up, okay? And what Officer Tatum is saying, he hit low because he mentioned D.L. Hugley children, okay? So you guys can find this information right on YouTube. I'm not making this stuff up. This is just what I'm hearing on social media, on YouTube, okay? So Officer Tatum went on and he was hitting below the belt, D.L. Hugley belt, right? He was saying something about D.L. Hugley's daughter. He was talking about the death of D.L. Hugley's son, his child. He was talking about all kinds of stuff, his marriage and all that. And so when you look at it, you have to look at the pros and cons of this, but ain't no pros in talking about people's children and hitting below the belt about somebody's deceased child, Officer Tatum, and the hardships of the children. See, that's the thing. Like he up there putting his mouth on Nolan Wells, and he's deceased, right? And he's up there trying to advocate for the people who may have harmed this innocent child, this young man who's living his life, having fun, thinking he was amongst friends, and come to find out he may not have been amongst friends. Friends don't do what they were doing. You get what I'm saying? And so when D.L. Hugley gave his commentary and his opinion, he didn't hit below the belt and start talking about the man's children. He just strictly spoke on an adult, his wife, that's, you know, that even Officer Tatum even, you know, talks about. So Officer Tatum, you're wrong on this. Like, if you come across my video, you're very wrong. You need to keep people, deceased children out your mouth, because that's not right, and you're supposed to be talking about children. Like, seriously, let D.L. Hughley deal with his family, and you deal with yours. But D.L. Hughley wasn't wrong about what he was saying about you. Like, he wasn't wrong about how you showing up in the community like this. And why are you showing up in the community like this? Like, you know. But anyway, guys, that's what I want to bring up today. Like, whose side are you on? Are you on D.L. Hughley's side, the radio host, the comedian, the activist, or you're on Officer Tatum's side, the podcaster, ex-football player? That's what D.L. Hughley said. He was an ex-football player, and evidently that didn't work out, so he ended up being a cop, and that didn't work out. Now he a podcaster. That's what D.L. Hughley said. It ain't coming from me. See, they be getting mad at some of us independent black media because we're just sharing the news. We're sharing what's going on in the community, and they get mad at us. But I just wanted to share that, guys. Whose side are you on? Are you on Officer Tatum's side, or are you on D.L. Hughley's side? But anyway, keep up with this, you know, back and forth, because in this back and forth, the truth is going to be revealed. So you got to listen to both sides, chosen ones. That's all I want to tell you. This is a spiritual message. This is a general message, and this is news commentary. This is independent news, independent black media. What's going on social media, in the news, in our community. Signing out. I'll be back in a minute to share whatever comes up in my mind, whatever spiritual discernment I get, general message. But yeah, keep up with this, because see, they're trying to stop some of us activists, social media activists or physical activists, because I'm both. I can get out there and be in front of protesting too. Like, they better be glad they got me sitting down. Okay, they better be glad they got me in this stronghold, because I would be out there with Dr. Candace and Cornell X. Okay, and let me tell you, Dr. Cornell X and Candace Matthews, allegedly, now I seen a post from TikTok that was reposted on YouTube. They're saying they're going, to Mississippi to speak and try to get some answers and to, talk with the people and stuff like that. But they shouldn't tell us when they going. They should just go, show up, be there, in the midst of everything. You know what I'm saying? Or show up, be there for a couple of days, and then tell the community that they're there so the community can come. But yeah, I want to keep my eyes out on this story. This story is very prolific. It is very heartbreaking that this young man who was getting ready to go on his next chapter on Monday to show up, and he can't show up. So his family's showing up for him, and his community showing up for him. So yeah, justice for Nolan Wells and all the victims who fell to the hands of the deceiver, the Decepticons, the demonic forces, the entities, okay, that try to harass us and stronghold us and stop us from our destiny. On that note, guys, this is the original Princess Bronze coming at you on this beautiful Sabbath day. All praises to the Most High God, Yahuwah, through His Son Christ, the Holy Messiah. Talk to y'all later.